Good morning to all. Welcome you all to the universe of computer science. So today we are going to see about functions in C. So functions is the main thing in the C programming language. So functions is nothing but so we are going to split the entire program as unit by unit and then modular by modular. Then we can reuse the code whenever we need it. Okay, so functions plays a vital role. Actually, function is a self-contained block of code that performs specific task. So each and every self-contained block is going to be perform a specific task. So we can split the self-contained block of code with each and every member of the team. So as a team, whenever we are working, so we are going to split the pieces of the code by using the functions. So it allows you to write a piece of logic once we can reuse it. So we can reuse the piece of code and again and again. So we can organize the entire program and then entire software. We can organize it neatly, easier, and then we can make it very simpler and understandable. So and then main thing it is modularity. So we can break the entire programs into module by module, that is pieces by pieces as a functions. So for example, whenever we want to write the code for calculator, so we can write the code for the calculator. So we want to split the module. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, likewise. So each and every section, each and every member of the team can do, and then finally they are going to be combined together and then make use of it. Okay, so it is easy to debug the errors, so easily monitor the error, so where the error will be located, which function the error was. So likewise we can easily monitor, and then we can easily point out the error, and then we can easily solve it. Okay, so and then there is two types of functions is there mainly. One it is library function, and then another one it is user defined function. So library function is nothing but though we know printf functions, scanf functions, no. So all it is comes under the library function. So library functions is like a prepared thing, ready-made thing. So it's already available in the library files. So we can import the library file, then we can make use the necessary functions in it. Okay, so whenever we have importing that stdi input output functions, input output library file, then we can make use of the printf function and then scanf function. So this is the example for the library function. So we can already it was returned and then it was stored in the library. Simply we can call and make use of it. That's the thing about library function. And the next thing it is user defined function. User defined function is user, we have to create the function, user, we have to fix the data type and then fix the return type and then fix the name of the function and then fix the name fix the functionalities of the function. The entire thing is going to be written and then used by the user, that is programmer, that is we can. Okay, so this is about user defined function simply. And then okay, so a function we can separate into three parts actually. One it is declaring the function, and the next one it is writing the definition for it, and then next thing it is calling the function. This three section is mandatory for in each and every user defined function. Okay, so we will see one by one. So first we are going to see about the function declaration. Okay, so a declaration tells the compiler about the function name and then what is the return type and then what are all the parameters in it. Okay, so all those things is available. So we have to tell the compiler this is the function name, this is the return type of the function, this is the parameters of the function. Likewise, so we are going to tell the compiler this is all the thing about the function to the compiler. Then later on we have to define the function. So we have to write the definition of it. Okay. And then it does not contain the function body. Function declaration is an inline thing. So it doesn't not contain any name of the function body. Okay. And then it is often placed at the top of the program. So for whenever we are declaring the function, that declaration will be placed at the top of the program. Okay. And then syntax of the function declaration it is. So first we have to give the return type, then name of the function, then within the open and close bracket we have to declare the parameter by separating comma. So we can use give more than one parameter. If we need, we can do it. So we can give it by separating the comma, then finally we have to close the bracket, then we have to put the terminator. Okay, so that is semicolon we have to put there. And the next thing, it is example. So suppose here we are going to get the value as integer, so then we have to fix the return type as int. Okay, suppose I am going to add two numbers, so that I have given the name as add. So what is the function we are writing? According to that, we itself we can fix the name of the function. So I have fixed here as a add. And the next thing it is, so here I have given two parameters, int a and int b. Okay, so two parameters I have given, and then I have separated by using the separator operator, that is comma I have used here. And then we have to close the bracket, then we have to put the terminator. This is very, very important. Okay, so this is about function declaration. And the next thing, it is function definition. So once actually as a students, we are all how we are writing the exam. So what all the inner topics are there, that we have writing as a synopsis. At school itself we are writing the essays like this only, right? So we used to write all the subtopics. Then we have to each and every subtopic we have to briefly explain, right? So as like the same, we have to declare as like synopsis we are doing the declaration. Okay, so as like each and every topic we are explaining, no, as like the same we are doing this function definition thing. Okay, so function definition thing, it is so we have declared, so within that what is the statement, so we are going to keep inside the function, that we are going to write, that is body of the function will be there in the function definition. Okay, so a definition provides the actual implementation of the function. So definition is only having the actual implementation of the function. Okay, so it includes full code, then logic that runs the function is called. The function definition contains the actual code to be executed. So what is the code we have written to execute, that will be stored inside the function body. Okay, so that's the thing. So let's see the syntax of it. So here also we have to give the return type, function name, and then parameter list, everything. So but here we don't use the terminator. Okay, so there in declaration section we have used it, right? So here we have to write the explanation. So we are not going to terminate it, right? So that we have to initiate it by using the curly braces. Okay, so next we have to write the what are all the statements, so we are going to keep inside the function. That entire statement we have to write. Then we have to get the return value, then we have to finally close the curly braces to terminate the function definition. Okay, so this is what about the syntax. And the next thing, it is about example. So here I am going to get the value as a integer, so that here I have given the int, then I have given the name of the function, then I have declared given the two parameters of the function, that is int a comma int b. So two parameter I am going to use, that I have given here. Okay, so within that, so we have to initiate the function body. So then one more variable I need, that is sum, I have declared it, and then so we have to store add a and b, then we have to store sum, so that I have written the logic part, sum equal to a plus b I have written here, then I have terminated. So finally I have to return sum. So within this function I have to return sum. Okay, so that I have return sum I have written. Okay, so finally, so once we have completed this whole part, so we have to close the curly braces. So here this function, what will do, this function add the a and b, so it will going to be return the value in sum. Okay, so suppose I have given a with 2 and then b with 3, so it's going to be add and store it in the sum, then the function will be written 5 as the output. Okay, so this is the thing about function definition. Okay, so finally we are going to see about the function call. Function call is nothing but so here actually here only we are going to get the usage of the function. So a function call is executed, then only it executes. So whenever the compiler was in main function, So that is the line.